Hi guys, I have a box here to open. Just picked it up at the post office, but it's got quite a bit of damage. I just want to get that on video, just in case. I took some pictures, but yeah, that got squished in really bad. So I hope everything inside's okay. And I didn't open it yet because I wanted to get that on video. Here we go. So squished, I can't even get the box open. There. Alright, well here's a blankie. Bunnies. We have a little stuffed bear. So there she is. Oh my goodness, look how tiny these are. They're probably not picking up, they're little bloomers. Cute. And it has a little bow. And there is a little dress. It's Christmas, but that'll be cute at Christmas time. Oh my, this is tiny. Little teeny tiny. So I can get back. Sleeper. Those bright colors. I like the purple. Pretty. And then we have this little sleeper. I like these colors. Browns and the peaches with this bow. It's cute. Little snaps. Let's see. I always have trouble with the snaps when I've tried them myself. I'm always afraid I'm going to rip out the fabric. Cute. And then we'll get the baby. Not sure if I have her the right way or not. I'm just going to open it right up. Ooh. You guys might recognize this because I've had one on my channel for a long time. Anybody recognize her? She smells like powder. I'm going to slip her little bow off. That's cute. She's got this cute little green outfit with these cool little socks. It's pretty cute. And then she's got this onesie on, which I will remove here shortly. Oh, it's got a couple snaps there at the bottom. And then, let's see here. I forgot to grab a brush. I was going to grab my toothbrush and I forgot. So we'll get this off of her. You might be able to hear my cat in the background. She was in here when I started the video. Usually she likes to be in here. And now she's wanting out. So might have to pause it and let her out. She is pretty annoying. She's really naggy. Here messing with the door. Alright, so here's this teeny tiny little outfit. Just looking at the elastic here. So I'm curious. Just curious. There's Cat. Well, you can't see her yet. Anyways, cute. I'll slip off her little socks. Alright. She does not have a jelly belly like this is just like my Ethan, by the way. Same sculpt. But he's got the really squishy belly. She does not. No armature. But this is a girl. Look at her hair. It's crazy. Mine is a little boy. So I will have to do a video of them together. There, I smoothed her hair down a little. She might need a little water. I'll get the brush in a bit. But there she is. It's like a, I guess it's brown. Maybe a light brown. Little hair. She's really soft. She's the same exact sculpt. I just wanted a girl. I'm going to take her diaper off, so if you don't want to see that, I suggest you don't look or turn off the video. Let's see. So I just want to see the rest of her. She was painted, and there's no paperwork that I see. I thought she had paperwork. So I'm going to have to ask about that. But, does she have a drinking wet? Oh, she might have a drinking wet. She was painted, I was told by Sandra, I think it's Sandra Stanley. Never had a doll painted by her before. And this is the Nori sculpt by Silicone Studio. I'm going to pause, grab my toothbrush, and let my kitty out. I've got to remember how to pause. And I hope I don't stop it. If I stop it, I will catch up in the next video. Okay, I think I got it. So I let out my cat, I grabbed my brush, and I grabbed a little outfit that I made. I just kind of wanted to see the size difference. Because I usually make mine, yeah, there, it's a little shorter and maybe a smidge narrower. But I usually make mine generous. I like my clothes to be generous on my doll. So I just was curious how other people made them. This was made by her last mommy. I think her only one. I think she was the first owner of this little girl. I'm going to have to ask her about the drinking wet. She feels kind of like she has one. But I'm going to comb her hair. See if I can get it to be in some sort of an order. Because sometimes it's hard to figure out how the hair was rooted. You kind of got to mess with it a little to figure out when it's, you know, directionally rooted. So I'm not sure how it was. Sometimes you just have to try it. See if you get it right. And I think her hair was rooted by the person who painted her, if I remember right. And I have all kinds of little bows for her. And I have some material. It's actually bigger onesies that I'm going to make into clothing for her. So if you've watched me for a while, you know that I make clothing for my own little dolls. There. She looks a little bit smoother. I just want to see what this looks like. I also like to see how other people make theirs. It gives me inspiration to try different things with my own, excuse me, with my own patterns. So, let me see if I can dress her real quick. But she is just like my Ethan. Same sculpt, different artist. I think I might need to grab her a new diaper, a fresh one. But anyways, same sculpt, different artist. So they are going to look slightly different, only in like their coloring. Can't get her little fingers. There we go. Getting there. But they both are expertly, perfectly sculpted. They have the cutest little mouth and little tongue. This hand's a little easier to dress or put in clothing because it's closed. But that's a big reason why I like my clothes a little bit baggy, because it's easier to dress them. Some people don't like that look, but I do. So that's how I do mine. And like I said, I've had bad luck with snaps. They've torn my clothes. So I prefer Velcro. I know it's probably not as professional. Snaps look nice, especially when you can match them like that. But I'd rather have the clothes be functional and not have holes in them than have the professional looking snaps with holes. So, and you know, not hold up well. I don't know why, if I bought the wrong kind, I don't know. But what I've had hasn't been successful. So this is cute. I haven't made any bows. I haven't had any girl dolls her size. I have smaller ones. But the ones I have are boys, and so I have made them hats, which she, of course, could wear too. My nori is bald, so that is a big difference. And I don't mind bald babies. They're cute, and you don't have to worry about messing their hair up. But I just really wanted a girl to dress and make clothes for, and I just get a little bit more attached to girls. There she is. She's got eyelashes. I think I had to put the eyelashes on Ethan, I think, if I remember right. He just came bald, but he's painted a bit more, maybe he's a little bit paler, a little more red than she is. Let me look at her fingers. Yeah, he's got a birthmark like on the back of his neck. She painted a red birthmark like on the back of his neck, and I think his hands might be a bit more red. He was painted by Vanessa Trefethen. I'm not sure how to say your name. So also another well-known artist in the industry, just like Sandra Stanley. And so both beautifully painted, just different styles. But I'll show that in another video. But for now, I just wanted to open her. And they have such a really cute little shape to their head. Like there's a indent here, like for a soft spot. With the hair, you can't see it as well, but you can still feel it. I think that's so cute. I like that part. Let's get her bow back on here. Brush her hair back. There we go. I've thought of a name, perhaps, but I'm not sure yet, so I'm not going to share it until I fully decide, until I look at her and decide. But she is cute, just as cute as Ethan, and just what I expected, except I'm not sure about the drink and went or the paperwork. So 2 questions I will send to the seller and see what info I can find. I like the ears on these dolls, on this particular sculpt. They're very real looking. They look like a actual baby. I mean, all of it does. And her mouth with her, I don't know if it'll pick it up, her little gums and her tongue in there. It's like perfect. So she's just such a beautiful sculpt. Excellent, excellent sculpt. I just can't say it. I say it all the time. But it's so true. But here she is. This is a little nori. And she will be added to my collection. She's so cute. So thanks for watching. And next time I will show, I think, both of my babies in like just a comparison. So see you next time. Bye.